Hi everybody, I just am checking in. Today is Monday, August 8th. I honestly haven't counted, so I'm not sure how many days that is. Let's see, I think Friday was the 15th day, so 16, 17, 18. Today would be the 18th day. I didn't do any videos over the weekend. I was thinking, it's going to be kind of boring. She hasn't come that far, even though she made some little bits of progress. Like she's now able to roost. Massaging her left leg is much more muscular. She's grown. She's able to walk around on the perch, and she's flying, like, from very well, flapping her wings. This morning I came out, and for the first time I saw her scratching in the wood chips the way that the other ones do. That is huge. That means she can forage much more effectively. Continuing with the light setup, where now I've been keeping this one on. It's the 85 watt flood, red flood over Pippi. And partially we put the foil here to reflect the light over the wood divider. That helps. And during the day then we put in the incandescent 72 watt bulb that has 100 watt lumen equivalency, and that is over the other side, but Pippi gets some of the light too, and I really feel like this helps a lot. It keeps their brooder more up around 90, which is higher than what the brooder instructions from the hatchery had said. But Pippi really likes it warmer. She just sits right under that light and opens her wings. And I lift up the light on the other side higher so that theirs stays cooler over there. But they really come alive and get active when I turn on that white light in the morning. And then they just settle down and go to sleep when I switch to the red lights in both of them at night. So I really like that setup. Look, she just turned around. So what I'm gonna do today, you guys, since they're getting so much older, and an interesting thing is that these guys are now completely able to fly up out of the brooder if it's open and perch on the edge. And we're probably gonna work on a new pen and coop for them outside tomorrow. We'll start working on that, so you'll get to see how that progresses and what we do. We're planning on using this brooder box, converting it to a temporary outdoor brooder that opens up into the coop that's already made for the other hens, the 4 other hens. We're going to divide it in half so that they're not together yet, but they'll be able to see each other and interact with one another. And so now I want to get Pippi out and show her to you, and then I'm going to show you all the other hens one at a time. I'm going to get my older daughter, Sabrina, to be the one who holds the videos, or who takes the videos, while I show them off. And we'll look at their beautiful new feather patternings, and we've stirred up their wood chips this morning, changed out their food, gave them fresh water, and they are eager to get out. And then we'll probably take Pippi out with a couple other birds to play in the yard, and so I'm going to pause it here. Okay, so here's Pippi, and she is standing tall. She's walking well. She's getting bigger. And let's see if I can get her. She's having looked like she's having a little problem. Look at that flapping. Amazing. Beautiful. Good girl. She's able to perch using both of her feet. I can tell that her right foot is much, stronger, but both of them are doing work. Okay, and I'm gonna pause it here, and I'm gonna get out the other Speckled Sussex that's the same age as her, and show you the difference, because I'm wondering if she isn't, perhaps, maybe she doesn't have a genetic dwarfism as a possibility, and she's going to be smaller, and maybe she was just struggling with the larger chicks when she was, a few days old, because they usually separate the banties from the full-grown ones. They're almost the same size for a few weeks. Now she doesn't want to get off. But it might have just been a little bit too much for her as a smaller chick when we didn't realize it, that maybe she was struggling that way. She wants to get in with the other guys. Alright, so I guess we don't really have to pause it. I'm going to set her here. Don't go in. Speckled Sussex are back here. There we go. Look at you. This one rooster always pecks me. I think he's a rooster. There's another one that does too. And I'm going to have to start to discipline them. Alright, now come over here. Alright, can you see that difference between the two of them? Yeah. So Pippi's looking a lot cuter and smaller still, like a baby chick. What's under there? Ooh, what you got going on? Let me help you out there. Look at her feather, her tail feather, and Pippi's. And her wing pattern, she's gotten much more feathering coming in, and she's still got a lot of soft fluff. But she looks good. So yeah, I'm just waiting to see what happens with them. Alright, and then I'm going to go ahead and put her back, and then I'll show you the other chicks so that you can see each one of those. So these are our 5 buff Orpingtons. We know now that the hatchery gave us an extra buff Orp. And we are pretty sure that this is a cockerel, and it's hard to tell from these other 4, but 1 or 2 of them act more aggressive than the rest. We can always tell him because he has a dark pattern on his head, but I don't know how long that's going to last. And he's the first one, if you put your hand down in the brooder, to come up and peck you. And so there you go, the buff Orpington. You can see the feathering that they're getting in, how pretty it is. They're getting very tall. They're large chickens. And they're getting to their adolescent stage, or they're looking a little awkward and teenager-like and scraggly. Yeah, so I think these 2 are definitely hens, and these guys, this one I'm pretty sure is a cockerel, and one of these 2, or maybe both of them are a cockerel. Hopefully we don't have 3. I only wanted 1. So, alright, we'll pause there. Alright, these are 2 French Wheaten Morans. They started out yellow, and they were hard to tell the difference between the buff Orpingtons, but they've got the feathered feet, and look how gorgeous their feathering is becoming. To me, they remind me of eagles. This one looks like a golden eagle, and this one looks like a bald eagle. But look at those feathered feet. They're so pretty. When I ordered them, I didn't know that they had feathered feet. We're filming. And, but I like them. It's just we're going to have to be careful about the coop and keeping it clean and not muddy and stuff like that. Because already this one's feathers are getting kind of yucky down there. But aren't they pretty? I'm really pleased with the Wheaton ones. I didn't really... That wasn't my first choice. I wanted the black copper Moran, so I had requested if they have some of those to give me some. I think they gave me a sample from each of the three. I think I have one black French Moran, these two Wheaton Morans, and then two black copper Morans. So I'll get the other Morans out now so you can see them. These are the French black Morans that I got. Now, Morans typically have feathering on their feet, but said in the information on Cackle Hatchery that sometimes they hatch with no feathering and they acquire it later as adults. These guys are a little bit more fraidy cat chickens. And sometimes they get the feathering on their feet. I got it. And then they lose it as adults. So you just never know. But we know that these are the French Morans. I believe that this one is the black Moran. And then these two right here are the black copper. This one's very black in the head compared to these, which have a little splash of white. And I did order all pullets, so they should all be hens, not roosters. There shouldn't be any roosters in here. This one has a little bit of, oh, it's just a feather stuck. So no feathering on this one's feet or this one. These are the black nope, this is the black Moran. This one does have feathering all over its feet, so it's pretty cool. So we'll pause that there. They're coming in real pretty, and this one you can't see it in the light, but sometimes with a camera you can see the blue shining off the black feathers. I think they're going to be real pretty, and they're tall. They have long legs and heads, so they kind of remind me of crows, and they remind my kids of penguins, so we're calling them crows, ravens, and penguins right now. All right. Okay. These are our Cackle Hatchery Easter egger chicks. They're all pullets. Whenever you order from Cackle Hatchery, they want you to order at least 15. And you have to order 3, if you have not a straight run but sexed, you have to get at least 3 of the same breed. So we got 3 of the Easter eggers, and you never know how they're going to turn out because they are hybrids. They have the fluffy cheeks, which is an indication of the Americana, and they're beautiful. So we have a light gray one here. Its wings are coming in gorgeous. It's okay. This one had a brown head and a black body, and her wings are coming in dark gray, and so pretty. And then we had a black one we had trouble telling apart from the black Morans, except for the fluffy cheeks. So cute. You're so cute. Oh, I could just squeeze your cheeks and give you a kiss. Yes, I could. So these lay the colored eggs that we're hoping for. We're hoping that we can find one that lays maybe a blue. Come on, you didn't get caught in there. Or a green tinted egg. The Morans lay the dark brown chocolate colored eggs, and then the others lay, brown. So these guys are doing real well. We haven't lost a single chick yet. Praising God for that. And we're looking at moving them outdoors soon. Now again, today is August 8th, and they were hatched on the 20th of July. We received them on the 22nd. Where are you going? Come on, don't leave us. Look at this one trying to get back in. So just want to show you, oh, she's alright. Just wanted to show you, this one's kind of big compared to this one. This one's little. I like bringing this one out. We're calling this one Misty right now. We're bringing her out with Pippi since they're small. She's small like Pippi is. She's going to be a smaller pullet. Alright, and then I have one more, the Speckled Sussex. We'll bring those out with Pippi. Oh, you like that. These are the Speckled Sussex chicks, and they are just gorgeous. Their feathering is amazing. I love them. They're gorgeous. My daughter, Sabrina, was the one who wanted to get the Speckled Sussex. We learned that they're a heritage chicken, so we're interested in how they would turn out, but they're just beautiful. They're all going to have these white speckles at the ends of their feathers, which will come in more prominently as they age. Chickens usually live between 6 to 8 years usually. Where are you guys going? This is Pippi, the small one, and these two are her flock mates. They might be sisters. They might have come from the same farm and brought to the hatchery as eggs. Where are you going? And so you can see the difference. They have what's called the partridge patterning as, no, she just pecked me, as chicks. And they look like baby sparrows, but look how the feathering is just coming in so beautifully there. So that's these guys. And Pippi in the middle. So I decided to bring Pippi and the other Speckled Sussex out by the bigger hens in their coop there, so they could explore and see and hear the other older chickens that they're going to be near soon. They don't seem to be that interested, but the hens over there do. And they're doing really well. So we'll just watch them for a little bit and see what they do. Where are you going? You're leaving the flock. Oh, you had to go potty. Alright, we forgive you. I'm going to move this big piece of grass. As soon as I moved, the other one came running back. She got alarmed. And when I started pulling that grass up, they were like, oh, what you got going on there? Is there something to eat? Again, I'm using my Moto X cell phone, second generation, to do all the filming. I'm documenting Pippi. Let's see if she can